Good morning, guys. It's a chilly Monday. It's about -2 Celsius out here, and a beautiful day. There isn't a cloud in the sky that I can see. It just has a haze up there, so I'm not getting like perfect sunlight. Anyway, I got some maple sap to boil down, and I don't have an outdoor fire pit set up yet. So I thought what I'd do is I'd build a rocket stove. Now I'll probably build like a more permanent rocket stove one day down the road, but for right now I'm just going to build a temporary one, and with bricks, and I'm going to show you how to do it, or show you how I'm going to do it. One of my biggest problems here is I don't have any level ground around here to do that sort of thing. So I'm gonna have to find a spot, and then there's so many trees. I gotta stay away from the trees, and I gotta stay away from the cabin. But I'll figure out something. Anyway, let's get to it. What do you say? Let's get to it. I'm thinking right here. I'm gonna put a piece of plywood down and level it out, and yeah, we'll see. We're not too close to the cabin. There's no trees right here, so this should be good. I'll move that plant. Needs to be more level than that. Really? Well, it's not perfectly level, but it's pretty stable, so I'm gonna try that. Okay. Geez, I'm being attacked. Wild animals. Ah! All right. Okay, so I got my bricks ready. Incidentally, this is a great like survival stove you can build. All you need is a bunch of bricks for it, really. And there's nothing to building it. All right. So, I'm gonna get started. I got like 30 bricks here. And you don't need that many, except that I need to build a base first. Junebug, be part of the stove. Okay, all right. Just kind of looking at this. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is you gotta break one of these in half. Now I found the best way to do this is just to chop it right in half with your hand. I've been doing it. I was working on this earlier, and I did my level right in half. So I'm like, I could do this. Okay, might take you a few tries, and you gotta go really hard. Or I could use this hammer here as well, which I would probably do. Now a better hand, like you want one of those straight claw thingies, and I don't have a straight claw thingy, but you kind of want to score it. All right, I'm gonna put some safety glasses on here. Okay, are we on? I can't tell if we're on. Junebug, can you go take a closer look at that and see if we're on? Yeah. All right. Junebug, just remember, there's no more important safety device than what you've got right here. Ow. Right here. Okay, let's give this another shot. You need to go somewhere else. You don't have goggles on. Go on. Go, 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 go. Go be free. Go roam with the wildlife. I thought maybe I'd try doing this. It worked. Why am I acting so surprised? Yeah. Alright. So I got a base here. Ideally though, I think what I'd like is instead of the fire being right over a crack here where sparks can get between, I'd like the fire to be right over one brick. Maybe I'll do it like this. We'll see how this works. I haven't done this before, so like I didn't do a trial run without the camera running, because that's not how I do things. Let's see. I'm gonna put the opening that way. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it this way. I kind of like just. You got a natural seat right here, so feeding the fire would be nice. But I guess actually what I'll do is we need two openings. One for air, and one half brick goes there, and then one for feeding the fire. So it'll be like that. And I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of space between these, just so air can get in there, you know, through like this and that. And then your second row goes like this. Oops, not like that, because my opening is here. And then your second half brick is going to go here. And even though there's not a lot holding this brick up from falling down, the next row will hold it down. I'm getting off kilter here. Straighten that up. There. And then this. Nope. I go like this. And then this hole over here, which I don't know if you can see very well, is where you feed the fire. And then you just build it up. And I'm going to go up as many rows as I have bricks. I have some cement board inside that I've been meaning to use around my wood stove. And I think, like I've got to cut some. And once I do that, I'll have a decent section. And what I'll do is I'll take this apart and I'll rebuild it, and I'll put the cement board on top of this, just for a little added protection. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My first fire starter. I could actually use one more brick, or two more bricks. I need something here to lay the sticks on as you push them in. Let me get a better angle here. So, I've got some softwood and I've got some hardwood. The obvious flaw to my plan here is that a rocket stove is great, quick, hot heat. It's good for cooking your dinner. Not so great for boiling sap all day long. You got to keep feeding it. Anyway, we're still going to try it. I'm just stuffing stuff in the top here because it's easier to get when it's getting it started. It went out. That's what I get for not using birch bark. Yep. Also got this tissue paper I can burn. I'm going to try and stuff this in the bottom through the air hole. I won't do that just yet. I'll put that up here. Okay. I've done it. I did it. You can really see the oil from the birch bark. So this is typically how you would feed your fire, through the fire port. I already see that this hole is really small. You can't put a lot of big stuff in there. Now I'm going to put some hardwood in there. I've been on the lookout for a good grill for this sort of thing. Haven't found one, so we're just going to do that. In fact, I'm not sure how well that's going to work because when the pot gets on there, there's my stainless steel pot. Well, there is actually quite a lot of air getting around there. I'm a little concerned my chimney isn't high enough and I'm not getting enough wind draw through there. But I only have 2 more bricks. Well, actually I can do this. I don't need these 2 here. How we doing? My fire's out. Oh, my fire's gone out, and I'm wondering if there's too much air coming in both ways.
Fire needs heat to stay alive. So I borrowed a brick out of my fire, the base under my wood stove. And I'm just going to stick it in the one hole here. If I can. Just to block that air away. And we'll try again. I need more birch bark. And I'll drop this right down the top. It does look better this time. I think that's good. Alright. Some sap in there. I've got a little coffee strainer. Just strain it. In case there's any goop in there. Oh. There's already crap in there. What the hell? This is gonna take a while. And it's out again. Come on. I think I need more air under this. How am I going to do that? Oh, this thing just does not want to burn. So I borrowed the doodad from my propane stove. It's got like the perfect space for it, spacing. It moves around pretty easily. So there was barely any heat coming out of the top. With this one, I could barely feel any heat. So I've gone back to this and I put a little stick under the one edge just to make sure it's got lots of airflow. And the fire's at least, it's still going. And I really think that the bricks had to warm up. But still, there's very little heat coming up here. So, did they have to warm up some more? I don't know. We'll keep at it. Like everything I do, it's turning into a bit of a kludge. Puppies, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, puppers. Hi, you having a good time? Hey, hey, willow face. Time for some willow face. Yeah. Attack of the willow face. You hang it here, and you drop your sunflower seeds in. And apparently no critters get in there, and the birds come along, and somehow they know not to poop in there, I guess. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. my throat, man. God, shit. Yeah. So at this point, it's working fine, and I'm getting lots of heat off of it. It's just one of those things that you gotta tend to, and you're constantly putting sticks in here and arranging the sticks, and then checking the fire up top to make sure it's looking good. And I just don't have the time to do that today. I've got too much other work to do when I get going on my pine tonguing group inside. So I think this might be a good thing for Alicia one day next week. She likes fire. I'm sure she wouldn't mind tending this for a day. I'm making some maple syrup. So I'm going to let the fire go out, and I'm going to take this sap back inside, or pour it out. Right here it doesn't last very long. But it's fine. These days are perfect for sap running, so I'm not too worried. Anyway, that's my do-it-yourself rocket stove. And I've got mixed feelings about it in the end. I think it's good for short, quick fires. Even though it takes a while for your chimney to heat up, and your chimney needs to heat up just like a normal wood stove inside before you're going to get good draw through there and good heat. But other than that, it's not good for long-term fires. And I certainly wouldn't use it for heating anything, not if you got to sit here and feed it all the time. Certain people have asked me about heating my cabin with a rocket stove, and I think, after doing this, nah. Not when I can only put in these tiny little sticks. Nah, I'm pretty happy with the wood stove I have. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. Say bye, Junebug. Bye. Bye. You good doggies? You happy? You happy to be back? Did you explore everything? Did you check everything out?